Hi guys, welcome back, or welcome if you guys are new. My name is Cely. Today's video is a part 2 of my fall decorate with me, and I'm super excited. We are doing my dining room today and also my kitchen area. I am just starting off here in these floating shelves, and as you've seen here, I am just using a little bit of Mrs. Meyer's spray, and I am just going to wipe them down nicely clean and remove everything off of them, and then start with the good stuff as in decorating. So if you are interested in watching how I decorate today's video, stay tuned. Also give this a big thumbs up if you do like it, and if you missed my part 1, I will have it linked down below for you guys. So let's get started.
Being with you is like being on the rodeo highways, brings out the wildness. I got a little crush on you.
So as I mentioned, I just wanted to give them a good wipe before I start decorating. Now I am going to start off here at the top, and I am going to be keeping this little bucket here. I really don't know what's the correct word for them or for it, but I am going to be using that little white bucket, and then I'm going to be putting a little bit of floral in it. And if you guys missed my fall haul, I will have that link down below as well, and then that way you know exactly where I purchased everything, because I'll probably mention it here and there, but I probably won't say everything. But I am just going to be adding a little bit, and here I'm just trying to get them nicely perfect, but I do realize they're a little bit too tall, so I am going to be bringing them down and giving them a little bit of a trim. That way they fit a little bit better. So that is all I'm doing with this bucket and these florals here. So while I was trying to arrange the floor here in this bucket, it was really starting to get me very aggravated because it wasn't coming out the way I liked it. So let me just mention, always just take a deep breath, try to relax, and know that you will get it. Sometimes it's not going to be the first time you try it, but after a couple tries, you will get it eventually just how you like it. So just wanted to mention that because I was getting a little frustrated with it, but I finally got it the way I wanted. So anyways, moving on to the other side. So I want to get a little bit more of like the actual the orange tones. Like I mentioned in the first video, I want lots of oranges and whites and greenery. So I am using that same greenery that I used in that first video, and if, like I said, if you missed it, I will have it linked down below. But I want it to feel like warm and cozy. So all I did was grab one of those pots here, a terracotta pot, and then I added a little bit of that natural greenery, and I did purchase it from Hobby Lobby. So in case you are interested, I did get that from Hobby Lobby, and all I did is adding just a big pumpkin on the top of it. That way you're not adding too much, but it feels like it's full, and also, like I mentioned, warm and cozy with those warm tones. So that's all I'm doing with that big terracotta pot. And then what I'm going to be adding is another one, but a smaller one, and you'll see here. And I'm just doing the same thing. I'm adding a little bit of that greenery in the inside and just going in with some smaller pumpkins and adding those in the inside as well. And again, I'm struggling a little bit because I'm trying to get them nice and standing, and sometimes it doesn't come out the first time, but it takes a couple times. You eventually get it the way you like it. And for this smaller one, instead of standing it up, all I did was lean it down because I just feel like it looked a lot better leaning down, kind of like the pumpkins coming out. So that's what I did with the smaller one, and I'm just trying to adjust it and get it really where I want it to be.
She walks, she's giving me these feelings that I've never felt before, but she will never know that I love her so well. She's with somebody else, and I will have to let her go.
So I wanted to keep this clip here on this video because I wanted to show you guys again. It doesn't always come out the way you want it the first time. It takes a couple times before you get it exactly how you want it. So don't get frustrated, don't get overwhelmed. Just take a deep breath and just kind of, you know, play with it and see how you want it. But now moving on to the bottom shelf, I am just going to be using a little bit of more pumpkins, and I'm just starting off with this little stand here, and that stand I actually got it at Marshall's. And then all I'm going to be doing is adding a pumpkin on the top of it, and then just kind of going on with the next decor and see how I want it. Now, if you missed the first video, I did this little basket with greenery and some pumpkins on the inside and like kind of on the side over on my TV stand, and I was trying to mimic the same thing over on this side, but I felt like it was a little bit too much, and then the pumpkins I had were too big for them to kind of like stand there without like completely coming off of the floating shelf here. So I ended up taking that basket off, and then I swap it out. But you will see here, like I said, I kind of play with it for a little bit and then end up changing my mind afterwards. So I just wanted to mention here quickly that that greenery that I'm currently using, I did purchase from Hobby Lobby. I believe I did let you guys know that. But I absolutely love this type of greenery. If you are going for more of that natural greenery look, I definitely recommend this one. And I will try to look it up and see if I can try to link it down below for you guys. It is a garland, but I end up cutting it into pieces and just using it as much as I need. So I did want to mention that it is a garland, but you just kind of break it off and use the pieces as you go. But I also went ahead and added a small little terracotta pot here on the bottom shelf, just so that it was kind of flowing and going all together. And I just did the same thing I did with that small one up on the top shelf. I just kind of laid it down flat, added a little bit of the greenery and just some of those smaller pumpkins. And then, like I said, I ended up taking off that basket in the middle, and I went back and I put these natural wood cutting boards or decorative boards. I don't really know what you would call them, but I used that round one and then that rectangular ones. And then on the other end, I ended up just using 2 white candlesticks, and actually those are from my living room TV stand, but since I didn't use them in there, I ended up using them over here on my floating shelf, and I think it just flowed really nicely. And then in the scale, or on my scale I should say, I just removed that greenery I had before, and I ended up using this greenery. That way it all just matches and flows together. And then I just added a large pumpkin on the top of it. That way it's something like a pumpkin on there, but it's not too much. But before I move on to the dining room table, I am just trying to sweep up and clean up a little bit. That way I can get everything cleaned off of the floor from where my dust came off from the floating shelves. But now starting here in my dining room, I really wish I had some napkins, but I didn't get any this year. I didn't really find some that I liked. And I was thinking of like maybe a striped one with a little bit of that orange tone in it, but I really didn't find any that I liked. So I ended up using these natural tan ones that I had in the past, and I removed those navy blue ones off. And then for the rest of the tablescape here, I actually pretty much leave it the same. I'm just kind of taking out a little bit of that old greenery, putting the new greenery in. So for the small little terracottas, I am just taking that greenery out, and then I'll refill it with the greenery that I'm using currently. And I just really like the way that these little small terracotta pots just kind of flow with the ones on the floating shelf. So I absolutely like the way they look there. So I ended up leaving those, and then you'll see me here in a few. I will add a pumpkin on the top of it, and then I'll move over to the other little side where that little black basket was or is, and then I'll take off the greenery out of there.
When you came over, my heart
So I just wanted to mention, last time I went shopping at Hobby Lobby, I did notice that they started getting all of their Christmas decor out. Well, not all of it, of course, but they have started already getting Christmas decor out. And just out of curiosity, have you guys gotten that far in thinking about Christmas already, or you guys just kind of like soaking up fall right now and then waiting off for Christmas, or not? Because I've been kind of thinking of maybe doing like what's new this year for Christmas edition, obviously at Hobby Lobby. So let me know down in the comments if you guys would be interested in that or not.
I started fighting 'cause I was scared of it all. And isn't it glorious how love gets the best of us? Yeah, I got feelings, but I'm a tough one sometimes. Please move close.
So I ended up going back over to the floating shelves and just adding this natural pumpkin garland here on the bottom shelf. I actually forgot that I had the garland until later on I noticed it, so I went back and added it. But I am absolutely in love. I feel like everything's just so warm and cozy and put together. Now, I did want to mention I was in the hunt for a fall sign, and there was just nothing that I absolutely loved. So I ended up leaving still this sign here, the Welcome to the Farm, which I feel like it's natural and neutral tones, so it goes. But I really was upset that I couldn't find one. Now, over in the dining room, I did end up going up on the light fixtures and just adding a little bit of more of that natural greenery up there, and just kind of letting it hang down low and make it all go flowy. And I am absolutely in love with the results here.
Give me love, give me all your love, oh, 'cause I want you. No one else makes me feel this way, don't know what you do. Hold my hand, could you hold my hand, look me in the eyes.
So moving on to my counters here by the stove, I am just getting everything off of the counter, and I'm just going to give it a quick wipe here. I am going in with my countertop spray, and it is from the Caldrea line. And I did purchase this off of the Grove Collaborative online in case you are interested. And I'm just going on that, or using that spray, and just getting everything nice and wiped and clean. That way I can go ahead back and start adding my decor. Now I am going to be leaving my cutting boards here up against the wall just because they are always being used, so I figured I'll just leave them on the counter because I do use my cutting boards a lot. And then I'm just going to be using that utensil holder and putting it right beside it. And then I did get this little stand here off of Michael, or over at Michael's, and then I'm just adding a orangey pumpkin there that I believe I purchased at Big Lots last year, the year before. And then I'm just adding that little white sign down at the bottom, and that was also from Big Lots. Now over on the other side, I am going to be taking everything off of my tiered tray and then going in with the new decor.
As long as I can be here with you, everything's alright. I'll be right here, I swear that I'll stay here with you.
So I want to keep the pattern going and just kind of using those oranges and whites together. So I also added a little terracotta pot here at the bottom with that same greenery I've been using, and just added a little white pumpkin on the top of it, and then those little small bowls down at the bottom, I also added that greenery in between them. And then I'm just going to be using a little white house and that little white pitcher with the wooden spoons on it as well. As you see me here, I am just kind of grabbing all of the small decor that I have and just kind of placing it on the tiered tray, seeing how I like it, and just kind of moving it around until I really like it. Now on the bottom part, I'm adding those Ray Dunn little bowls with the lid on it, and it does say trick and treat which is Halloween, and I know I'm decorating for fall, but I wanted to go ahead and use those because it is orange with the wood on the top, and I mean, fall and Halloween, it kind of goes together because it's same colors sometimes. So I just wanted to go ahead and use those and incorporate here in my tier tray. Now that is it for the tier tray here, and in case you missed where I got everything, like I said, I will link everything or have that fall haul video down below so that you know exactly where everything's from. But here's a little overview of this side, and I just kept it really simple and natural, and again just warm and cozy with those whites and oranges all together. And I just really like the way it all came together. Like, it has a little bit of pop of white, but it also has those oranges. Now moving over to the other side for my coffee area, I'm just doing the same thing, getting everything off, gonna give it a nice wipe, and then I'll start with the decor.
You're my heart's desire. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world on fire. I don't know what I'd do without you.
So for the tier tray here by the coffee area, I am just adding more of that greenery in between these bowls here. These bowls are from Home Goods, and I did have the same set for 4th of July, obviously red and white and blue, I believe it was, with stars, but these are fall, so it's got the oranges and the pumpkins on them as well. Now I am going to go ahead and keep that coffee canister here on the top. Even though it's black, I'm gonna go ahead and keep it because I do have my little K-cups in the inside of those, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave those there. And then I am just adding the little pumpkin teapot here on the bottom shelf, and you'll see me just kind of moving things around here until I get it exactly the way I like it.
I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world on fire. I just want you, I just need you. I don't know what it is you do. I just want you, I just need you. I don't know what it is you do. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Just tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world on fire. What's it like to be the one that he turns to when he's out of answers? What's it like to be the one that he comes to when he wants to?
So I don't have much of the fall or Thanksgiving Ray done, so you do see me trying to incorporate what I do have here. For example, that pumpkin teapot here at the bottom, or that gravy server, that gobble one up at the top, or just like my trick-or-treat Halloween little bowls with the lids over on the last tier tray. So I am trying to just kind of use them and obviously display them for the fall and the season here now. So that is why I'm trying to place them in my tier trays and display them.
What's what's it like to hold his hand when he tells you that you're all he wants? And it's midnight, oh, I'm thinking about him. I have got him on my mind, but he doesn't know my name, and I'm running out of time. I wish you felt the same, and I'm acting stupid like every day. Don't know what to do or what I should say, 'cause I have got him on my mind, but he doesn't know my name. I wanna hold his hand, 'cause I can't stop thinking about him. And would he understand if I told him how I feel about him? Oh, 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 oh. I have got him on my mind, but he doesn't know my name.
So the last area that I am going to be decorating here in the kitchen is here with the KitchenAid. And I know that the red and the orange does not go, but obviously I can't change my KitchenAid color, so I am using my orange bowl still. And I am just adding it there with a little bit of greenery, and I am just going to be putting those spoons on the inside as well. And I'll just throw in a couple pumpkins. That way it has a little bit of those pumpkins on that corner as well. But that is it. Here's a little overview of everything. I'm super happy with how cozy and warm and neutral everything just kind of goes and blends and flows together. And I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Like I mentioned, if you did like today's video, give it a big thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button down below if you guys are not subscribed to my channel. And I will see you guys all pretty soon on my next one. Bye, guys.
On the highway, it's our way, Route 66, and we keep on driving. We just do what we wanna do. Yeah, no, nothing's complicated.